Hi Pisces, today is August 27th. I'm just going to give a general reading for today. It'll be just a 3 card reading looking into your present situation, what challenges or obstacles you may be facing at this time, and what your likely outcome is. Um, so I may take a few cards to clarify depending on the sort of receptivity of the message, the reception, I like to say, um, depending on how the message is summoned from spirit. Um, I feel like whatever's coming through will be coming from a place of recovery, um, as I know for me personally, I feel my spirits are high today as I'm recovering from kind of a foodborne illness, having a little food poisoning, and feeling like I'm kind of coming around the bend. So I feel really excited to bring a message today, to come back to doing some tarot card readings for you all today and this week, with um, recovered and what feels like vibrant energy. So I feel like this will be a good message. Let's see. Spirit, I ask you at this time, what does Pisces need to know about the present? What challenges they may face, and what will be their likely outcome? I will shuffle one more time. That feels good. And break it down. So, Spirit, what does Pisces need to know at this time? Spirit. It's hiding in this block, I can tell. Yeah, this one. And spirit. Yeah. Not that one, this one. Okay. At the bottom of the... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. At the bottom of the deck, kind of symbolizing, if we were to think about this as what you're leaving behind. Yeah, you're certainly leaving. For me, this is personally relevant. Maybe for you too. You're recovering from something. If this is at the bottom of the deck, this is something that this is the ground that you're stepping on. Is the way I like to think of it. Is like this is the ground, and these are all the steps on top of it. But yeah, it's definitely you're recovering from something, perhaps financially. I again always read Pentacles as something to do with life force and energy. So something you're recovering with your life force, perhaps. I know that is very relevant to me at this time. Okay. Cool. So I see in your present you have the Six of Swords. So this is a good card of kind of there's something that is being left behind, an old kind of thought pattern. Swords usually represent thoughts. There's some kind of old thought pattern that's being left behind. It no longer serves you. Perhaps it even left people feeling kind of uh, winded or betrayed or sort of fearful, right? So there's a sense of, because if we look at these swords, they almost make a threshold, they make a kind of doorway. If we leave behind these swords, we're going towards new, new, new streams, new banks, new land, new thought patterns. So at this present time, you're kind of clearing an old thought pattern, for and it just again, to make it relevant for myself, I really felt like I was dying for the last couple of days with just feeling so sick. Um, and I know suddenly just and that's the interesting thing about thoughts, right? Is sometimes the way that our thought patterns are changing have to do with our physical reality. So my sickness really put me in kind of this energy of like really feeling exhausted, and now I'm going towards fresher waters, right? This is great. So your obstacle at this time, I think this is really solid. Especially again, if in the present moment you're kind of getting away from these old thought patterns. You have the Seven of Pentacles, meaning that your challenge at this time is getting into flow. We can see this person is really in a flow state, has their formula down, is like making perfect carbon copies of the same thing. They have their formula down, whether that's in business or whether that's more, the way I see it is more at an energetic level. Like they have a flow in terms of the organization of their day, or they have a spiritual practice, or some sort of thing that grounds them, feels um, uh, not repetitive, but predictable, right? In the sense that predictability has predictability in the sense that it grounds you. So your challenge is to, now that you know you've had this kind of present moment of you're getting away from those thoughts that are kind of challenging this, right? Bringing forth this challenge. Now your real challenge is just building that routine again, building that sense of flow again. So I really see that as a really positive card, and as your likely outcome, this is great. Okay, so Two of Swords, right? Anything with a two it suggests that there is a decision to be made, and these are a decision with your thoughts. So the two really goes again with this present moment of the Six of Swords, not just because they're swords, but if we look here, um, if we're kind of reading the card from left to right, this is like you. This is where you're gonna be, is Two of Swords in your likely outcome, and that will lead to this kind of opening, lead to more swords, lead to kind of stronger, sturdier thought patterns. So when it comes to your thoughts and having a decision to make, I really see that once you make that decision, and again, what's great about this reading is we have a mix of pentacles and swords. So this reading really is about how reality intertwines with thinking, and how really your decision is not going to be contingent on thinking your way out of this problem. It's going to be out of doing your way out of the problem, acting your way out of the problem. Or it's not necessarily a problem. I just mean that the way that you're going to make this decision is by acting in reality, taking a second to see what the result of that was, reevaluating and going forth. When we look at this card again, you'll see that this person is blinding themselves. So they're really, really going inward and not looking outward to their external reality. That's part of why this card really shows like this the symptom is the cure, that our thinking is at such an intense level. Part of the issue is we're not engaging in reality. I actually don't think anything needs to be clarified here. Overall, this looks like a great reading, and it seems like the message for today is to find ways to get back into your kind of energetic reality, to get back into your body, and to challenge yourself to build some kind of routine at an embodied level. So those are the messages for today. Thank you for sticking around. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and you can check out more of my content on my page. I'll also have a playlist at the end of this video. Again, this is Beyond Tarot, wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, and wishing you peace and beyond.